Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Hardcore Minecraft Take 3. We left the avatar. We were about to descend down into this ravine and see what treasures we can find. Hopefully awesome treasures, like coal, iron, gold, emeralds, diamonds, lapis lazuli, redstone, and any number of awesome things. Let's hope we don't find the not-so-awesome things, like lots of lava that we can fall into, and doom. The doom will come from above, in the form of all those enemies that are standing on ledges that are probably going to drop off at some point and try and say boo. The boo may come in the form of an explosion, so let's be very cautious as we explore about. Well, there's some iron if I want to go and get it. I don't really want to go and get that. I do want to go and get this coal, however, and I want to do so relatively safely, and I shall do that by blocking off that water. Now let's use this stone pickaxe here, just so that I can get rid of it from my stockpile of tools. It's the reason why I brought it with me. And there is some iron as well, and I'm gonna look up and around. Monsters could appear from there. I have to be ever mindful of that, and I have to be ready with my shield just in case I hear the sound of a creeper about to explode. I believe the shield does help mitigate some of the explosion damage. My armour will do that for the most part, but you can always want a little more. And let's be very careful. A little more. It's these points that I'm the most nervous about. Being here in this small enclosed area, and then a monster appears. But fortunately, a monster did not appear. So let's go up here. There's nothing there. And make our way over here to here. One torch. And here is a small route this way. It's pretty much the only way we can go, so let's hope it leads to somewhere awesome. It probably won't. It definitely didn't. It led to a dead end. Oh well, at least this way proved to be not so bad. And I think now I will move where my torches are to the ground so that I don't go back this way. And I was just about to leave when I saw that iron up there. Let's go and get that, shall we? We could always do with more iron. Iron is just useful for all kinds of things. Now, I was told about a few things in between this recording and the last. I was told about the fact that you can smelt down various things that you find, like other tools. You can smelt them down and get various nuggets, like if you smelt down an iron sword that you find, you can get an iron nugget, which gives you a little bit more in terms of resources to use on other things, which is awesome. Now, let's go this... Oh! There's a zombie! Coming down to get me! I thought one might, and there was one. Anyone else? No, no one else. Now, this part is going to be tricky because we're going to be going through the water for a while, until we block that water off, like so. Much better. Makes it so much easier to navigate. We do want to head up. If we find nothing, it's still worth exploring it to eliminate it from the possibilities of locations that lead further down. We could just, of course, dig down. That is one surefire way to get further down. But that also probably will just lead to a large area of rock that won't actually open out to a cave system. And I'm not going to be doing that just yet. That is the water making me jump up there. And there's a little bit of coal. Coal's always nice. Won't say no to it. Let's go up. Keep using this tool to get rid of it. How many more of these do I have? Not really that many. I suppose I could use the wooden tool on this. That might actually be a bit better. It's slower, but it will expend this, and I'd rather expend it than go and waste it. I could use it as fuel. That is something I could do. Could use it as fuel for something, but the wooden tool is not going to last too long. It only has the tiniest slither of red there. As you could see, it's already nearly gone. We go up here, we get this coal, and it's gone. Okay. Let's just keep using this stone one now. This one won't last long either. And that one's gone. Now we can go back to the iron one. And illuminate this with another torch, because it's getting quite dark. There we go, we are behind the water, and I don't actually think there's too much, no, there really isn't too much here now, so let's put these down on the ground. Again, to signify that there's nothing really worth coming down here for anymore. And then we'll have a look at other ways we can go. Also, if you want to go down a long distance without getting hurt, water is a good way of doing it. It's very slow and very gradual and quite safe. I say quite safe because nothing truly is utterly safe. Now, this is close to the way up. So let's get back up. Not there. Here. There we go. I almost lost the way. That's definitely not like me. Oh, wait, it's completely like... Hello! Ow! That was very rude. Why did you feel like you needed to do that? You're probably going to head up there, aren't you? Yes, you are. Hello! That's not going to work. Not the way you wanted to. Aha! Aha! You tried. You failed. And I got something for that. I got a mostly damaged bow, and here comes a skeleton. And by skeleton, I mean zombie. Well, technically, there is a skeleton within that zombie. Unless it's a zombie entirely full of jelly. I don't think it is. Are you making your way over? I think you might be. And you know what? I don't want to wait for you to show up, so let us ignore you and backtrack some. And put down this, diorite, because I don't want... Ooh, you did manage to catch up. Hello! Let's attack you. Why not? The experience will be useful for something at some point. I'm going to take one last look here, just in case there is a way that I can go somewhere, but I really don't think there is. Sometimes the ravines have passageways that lead off from them, but not this one. This one just seems pretty, contained. So we need to find a different way to go. Now, we've been down a little, and that led ultimately to nothing, so let's just refresh that that does indeed go nowhere. And this goes down into... Aha! This goes down into... This goes down into darkness under skeletons about to say hi. And I can hear another enemy somewhere close. Probably there. How much food do I have? A fair amount. But I'm not healing anymore. So I need to be cautious. Also, that's gravel above me. Really got to be careful of that. There's a few things I can mine here, so let's mine them. Mainly iron. What I want to find is both gold and redstone. Once you get redstone, you can get things like compasses from iron, and once you get gold, you can use that redstone for a watch. And watches are going to be really useful, because I don't know how long I've been in this underground area. And time is quite important, or rather the passage of it is important. If you don't rest for a certain amount of time, as I've said before, bad things will happen. And I'm not sure how bad those things are going to be on hardcore difficulty. Also, this does seem to be leading to somewhere intriguing. Further down. Ooh-hoo! Speak of gold, and you shall find it. Marvellous. This is a good result. How much of it is there? Only 2 pieces. That is a less good result, but I'll take it. I won't say no. Let's get these into blocks. Get this back into our possession. Notice that there is even more coal here before I decide to destroy that, because we could put these into blocks as well. Now, someone else did mention that I could put a block, or a pile, rather, of 64 coal into a furnace and just leave it there. Knowing me, I'd want it for something else, and I'd forget it. It's just what I do. I forget that I have things. Oh. Okay, that leads down. Okay, that's a little little concerning, but we can deal with that by putting some blocks there, and then finishing mining this off, and then getting all of this as well. All of it's experience, and experience isn't useful for us right now, but it will be at some point. I wanted to... Actually, do I want to eat right now? No, not really. I want to wait until I'm a little bit more hurt. I also want to keep in mind that there was a creeper there, but maybe I won't encounter the creeper here. Doesn't look like I will. The mining continues, and relatively safely. I say relatively because, let's face it, it could very quickly degenerate into a mad retreat back to the surface. And I also want to make that happen when I have some pickaxe durability left, because who knows? Oh! Hello. You know I'm here. I know that you know I'm here. Let's have at thee. 2, 3, 4. Counting how many hits you deal to a creeper, very important. Also, more gold there. Let's head up here briefly, because I get the feeling, yep, that's going to be a dead end. Things like that typically tend to be. I have absolutely loads of torches. Always a good idea to check that as well. So the ravine didn't end up being super great, which is a bit sad, but we have found this way. And I am currently trapped, so if I do get surrounded by 70 billion zombies armed with please go away avatar placards that they're going to hit me with, I'll be in a bit of bother. Fortunately, they're not armed with placards, and they wouldn't be placards, they'd probably be signs in this game. But still, don't want them to do that. Let's go over here. There's a hole that goes even further down. Nothing there. Not much. Oh, I was about to say not much here, but oh, there's quite a bit here. So, let's mine this gold. That is enough gold to make a compass. And we're going to go this way. Oh, that turned out to be a huge mistake. Hello. Would you like to perish? I don't think you would, but fortunately for you, you don't get a choice in the matter. Ha ha! There is some resources here in the form of iron and coal. And we did head a little bit further up, which we probably shouldn't be doing. We should be actually trying to head down. But I like being thorough. Well, as thorough as you can be in a mining system like this. Because the caves do wind about themselves. And it's very difficult to ensure that you explore absolutely everywhere. And if you try to explore absolutely everywhere, you'll probably end up getting lost. That's why we need that compass, and it's really why we need that watch as well. So we know if we're going to pop up on the surface in a random location after digging our way to freedom, we will know what time of day it's going to be, and where we'll be, relative to where we spawned. We really don't want to pop up in the middle of nowhere when it's the dead of night. That never ends well, unless you have a convenient getaway horse, which typically isn't there because you're popping out in the middle of the night. If only there was convenient getaway horses, like you use the convenient getaway horse item and suddenly kapow, convenient getaway horse. Also, this way's a dead end. Good thing to discover. So we shall put these on the ground, like so. We're going to eat this now, so that we can heal up a bit and have that full stockpile of food bar. I believe that's just the hunger bar, that's what it's called, and, oh, well, there goes that. And when you fill it up to maximum, there's a saturation, or sated level. I don't know the definite term for it, but I know that some foods keep your hunger bar from deteriorating faster than others. That's what I do know. Ooh, which way do I go now? You know what? Let's mine this coal, because I see it, and because there's iron here, and then I feel like going down the hole that's closest to my already active torches. We have quite a lot of coal, And a lot of iron. I just want a few bits of redstone. Just a couple. And I also want to check behind me. Nobody there. Ooh. Every time I check, I'm just expecting something to be there. I always do so, whatever world I'm playing. Hardcore, doubly so. But the Avatar fears no enemies. That's actually not true. The Avatar fears a lot of enemies. So, what's down here? The answer is nothing. So, that is a dead end. That's still worth checking out. Which means we want to go this way, I think? Actually, I think that way leads to nowhere. I was wrong. This way may very well lead somewhere. Does it lead somewhere? It leads to a slightly longer tunnel. Oh, it leads somewhere, alright. Over to here. And I hear a skeleton. And there's a way up and a way down. Well, the way up goes nowhere. So I don't need to worry about that. Put that torch there to signify that I do not want to go this way. I hear that skeleton. Don't see it, but I hear it. We'll work our way up a bit. Put a torch here. Find even more iron. We are heading the wrong way for redstone, but that's alright. We have plenty of durability left on this. I'm still very concerned. Could you tell? Ah, we're heading back down and to another dead end. Boy, this place is full of dead ends. Not the worst thing, though. Makes getting out relatively easy. I say relatively because it is an underground passageway. I keep mentioning that. And that's because it's still true. So all of this is not the route we want to go. We do, however, want to go... Actually, I want to do that to signify that this is a way we want to go. And move this to here, like that, so I can see it easily. We want to go this way, and make that a two-wide passage. Is that lava? That is lava! Right, that is actually quite a good sign. Lava signifies that we're getting to somewhere interesting. And we want to cobblestone off the lava so that we can get past it safely. And we're going to have to do that some more, so let's do that. And to be thorough, we'll do that. Why not? Gonna wait for that to disappear. This area's gonna get a bit darker because of it. And I want to go this way for sure, because this way seems to lead to nice treasures. Mainly gold. If I'm finding gold, I can find better things. Lapis lazuli is also something I want. Not for right now. Right now I could only really use it for the blue dye. Later, it's really useful for enchanting. So don't overlook it. It's also quite good for experience. Not that I'm using experience right now. So, more lava. And I don't want to get rid of the source of lava, because lava in the overworld is finite. Don't want to get rid of all of it. Might have use for it. In fact, I'll definitely have use for it at some point. Also, here's a lot of gold. Ha! We're rich beyond our wildest dreams, and I made the mistake of digging right beneath me. There could have been lava there, and I wouldn't have had much time to react. Don't do that, me. It's a bad habit. You don't want to keep doing it. Okay, that is just a design in the ceiling. It's not actually a hole. There's some coal here. That's emerald. I was about to say that that is diamond, but that's actually emerald. I'd go so far as to say that that's even rarer. They typically appear in blocks of 1. And now we have a single emerald to our name, which isn't so bad. If the trader decides to come back and has something that we want for 1 emerald, we can buy it. Also, there is an area above us. We need to keep that in mind. It's very well illuminated, but it is above us. We will just finish mining off this little bit here. What we really need is a few more pickaxes, because this excursion seems like it's only just begun. And yet we're starting to run low on things. Didn't expect us to go this far down underground, but then again, when do I ever expect that? I never expected. I'm always underprepared, but how can you be fully prepared? Now there's a question. And so, when we come back, folks, we have this tunnel that we need to go down. And I'm standing here so that I'm not surprised from behind, which is illuminated, or ahead in that from that area that is above me. Don't want that to happen either. We have a good amount of durability left on this iron pickaxe, and though we haven't found diamond, we have found an emerald, which may be quite useful at some point. Maybe. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Also, got to keep in mind, there's gravel about. Gravel? Very dangerous. Oh, so dangerous. I'm watching you.